Hey guys, it's Adam here from dodjit.com. I just want to welcome you all to our daily video market briefing. In this video, what I want to do is I want to just go over what's been happening in the last couple of days, especially with the stimulus plan and everything that's been signed into the law. In addition, I want to show you possible scenarios, stuff that we're looking at, and we're going to analyze and plot the trend lines and resistance levels as we go along throughout the video. Now, before I get started, I just want to point out that the charts we are using are stockcharts.com. You can find them at the address located right here on the upper right hand side of the screen. Now, the first chart that I brought up is the S&P 500. It's a daily chart. You can see it right around here. Now, after our long weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, the markets opened really bad. They gapped down. We can see this gap roughly around here. They gapped down and closed down by over 5%. The S&P closed by over 5%. Nasdaq roughly the same. The Dow roughly the same. They broke, if we look carefully, they broke this recent support level roughly around here. We had recent support. It tried to break it during January, but then closed the day later above support. Here we completely rammed through support level, and we closed the session much lower. Yesterday's trading session was a little bit mixed. I think people were looking at Bernanke's speech, trying to estimate what's going to happen in the economy regarding inflation, deflation. President Barack Obama came out with his plan regarding the housing sector. So I think things were a little bit capped yesterday. Now, one of the key things that we are looking at the moment, and this is very, very important, is our prior lows. We are hoping that we're going to stay above our prior lows of November last year. At the moment, things don't look good. We've got this kind of downtrend starting. Oh, hang on, let's just erase that for a second. We've got this downtrend starting. If we look carefully, roughly around here. Now, we could be heading lower. I think the markets are not yet quite oversold. If we look at the indicators, we can see RSI has still got a long way to go down. MACD started to spread, the moving averages have started to spread out a little bit. So we could see further declines. We're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen today. Now, the next chart I want to show you guys is a gold chart. Now, this is really interesting. This is actually a chart that we posted on our weekly analysis, and we've been mentioning it throughout all the daily briefings throughout this week. Now, the chart itself, the price at the moment of gold has actually reached its prior highs from last year. So we are now trading around this type of resistance level, roughly around here. Now, if we look carefully, we've got this trend line that actually converges with our resistance level. We've got this major uptrend thing going along here, but now we've actually reached resistance. If we look at our indicators and we look according to previous action, what happened last time the indicators reached these type of levels, we can see that we actually received some type of pullback or a decline. So this is a key level that we are looking at the moment. I'm not saying to take any short positions around this area. If you're thinking of trading intraday trades, so then yes, you can trade off the resistance level. If you're thinking of longer term, so I would wait to see what's going to happen around this area. If either we're going to receive some type of reversal candlestick around this level, roughly around here, which could send us back to our support, trendline support, or either we're going to break out. All really depends according to expectations of inflation or deflation. At the moment, yesterday Bernanke came out to the markets. He stated that they do not expect inflationary pressures, and they are still worried about deflation. Deflation is a situation when prices are dropping while growth is also dropping. So, that's something that we're also looking at. The last chart that I want to show you guys is the volatility index. It's a $VIX symbol. Now, basically what this chart measures, it measures the panic in the market, measures the amount of volatility in the market and what traders are really thinking. If the index starts to rise, then people start to panic, or the other way around. If panic starts to rise, then the volatility index is gonna also rise. It really depends what side you're looking at it. Now, what I want to show you is that We did break this trend line support or trend line resistance level, just coming down right here. Volatility has increased over the last couple of days. We saw that on Tuesday when the stock markets fell by over 5%. We're not receiving a type of follow through that I would expect. So I want to continue to see what's going to happen the next couple of days. Volatility did decrease yesterday. We saw it on all the markets. We saw it on stock markets. We saw it on the Forex markets as well. So, this is something I'm looking at the moment. We're going to have to see what happens. We're going to have to see if the markets are going to hold above their prior lows. And we're going to have to take it from there. So we'll keep you posted. And this is Adam from dodjit.com.